Most people think a will is enough. It's not. And by the time your family finds out, it's too late to fix it. There are actually two very different tools for protecting your family's future: a will and a living trust. They sound similar. They are not. One goes through a lengthy court process. One doesn't. One becomes public record, one stays private, and one can be challenged by anyone who wants a piece of what you've built. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what each one does, who needs which one, and why choosing the wrong one could cost your family thousands of dollars and years of stress. Let's start with the basics. A will is a legal document that states your wishes after you die. It names who gets your assets, who raises your children, and who manages your estate. Simple enough. But here's what most people don't know. A will does nothing until you die. And even then, it doesn't work automatically. Every will must go through a legal process called probate. Remember probate from our last video? The court process that can take 12 to 24 months and cost up to 8% of your estate? That's what happens with a will. Every single time. A living trust works differently. You create it while you're alive. You transfer your assets into it, your house, your savings, your investments. You remain in full control while you're alive. And when you die, your assets transfer to your beneficiaries immediately. No court, no probate, no waiting, no public record.
So, who needs a will and who needs a living trust? Let's look at some real examples. Meet Karen. She's 38 years old. She rents her apartment, has $15,000 in savings, and one child. She has no real estate, no business, no complex assets. For Karen, a will is perfectly fine. It's simple, it's affordable, and it covers everything she needs. A living trust would be overkill. Now meet Robert. He's 52. He owns a home worth $450,000, has investment accounts, a small business, and 3 children from 2 different marriages. For Robert, a will alone is a disaster waiting to happen. His estate will go through probate. His blended family situation will almost certainly create conflict. His business could be frozen during the court process. Robert needs a living trust. Here's the simple rule. If you own real estate, have a blended family, own a business, or have assets over $150,000, you need a living trust. If you're young, renting, and just starting out, a will is your starting point. Now let's talk about cost, because this is where most people make their decision, and often the wrong one. A basic will costs between $100 and $500. A living trust costs between $1,000 and $3,000 with an attorney. Yes, a living trust costs more upfront, but here's the math that changes everything. If Robert, from our earlier example, uses just a will, his $450,000 estate goes through probate. At 5% in legal fees, that's $22,500 gone, plus 18 months of waiting, plus court costs, plus family stress. If Robert uses a living trust, he pays $2,000 up front. His family gets everything immediately after he dies. No court, no fees, no waiting. He saved his family over $20,000 by spending $2,000 today. And here's something most people never consider. A living trust also protects you while you're alive. If you become incapacitated, a stroke, an accident, a serious illness, your appointed trustee can manage your assets immediately. No court intervention needed. A will can't do that. A will only activates when you die.
So what's the verdict? Do you need a will, a living trust, or both? The answer for most people over 40 with assets is both. Yes, both. Here's why. A living trust only covers assets that are transferred into it. If you forget to put something in the trust, a new bank account, a car, a piece of jewelry, those assets fall outside the trust and go through probate anyway. That's why estate planning attorneys always create what's called a pour-over will alongside a living trust. It's a safety net. Anything you forgot to put in a trust automatically pours over into it when you die. Your family is fully protected no matter what. The bottom line is simple. A will is your starting point. A living trust is your upgrade. And having both is your complete protection plan. The cost of doing it right? A few $1,000s. The cost of doing nothing? We already showed you. Months of court. Thousands in fees. And zero control over what happens to everything you worked for. If this video helped you understand the difference between a will and a living trust, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Especially someone in their 40s or 50s who keeps putting this off. In our next video, we're going to cover something that affects almost everyone over 40, how to legally protect your assets from nursing home costs before it's too late. If you don't want to miss that, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one.